Good morning. I am Cleopathia Moore-Bell, and I'm Executive Director of West Modesto King Kennedy Neighborhood Collaborative. And I'd like to discuss with you a project that we're engaged in West Modesto that's near and dear to my heart, and that of all the residents in West Modesto. What we've been endeavoring to do is to develop a walking trail that is being dedicated to a longtime resident, Helen White. West Modesto is probably one of those areas that could be designated or determined to be impoverished, uneducated, low income, and a whole lot of things that we would call lacking. But I would like to introduce you to the real West Modesto. We are a community-based group supported by over 500 community members. This community is strong because of its community support and its collective wisdom in trying to address those issues that are important to us. One of those critical issues that we're trying to address at this particular point is obesity. As you know, obesity is rampant throughout the United States and even farther. But in West Modesto, it's very critical because of our multicultural population. Our Hispanics, our African Americans, even our Caucasians all suffer from obesity. And therefore, the chronic diseases that are also impacted by being obese. In an effort to address this community decided that we would endeavor to do a few things. One of those things that we're asking your support for is what we are calling a walking trail. We're trying to not just do things that produce immediate impact, but long-term impact for this community, for the mothers, the children, the families, over the long haul. By having a walking trail, it will provide connectivity for community members who come to this center for support. It will allow the children to be able to safely walk to and from school, which would definitely improve their activity level and address the obesity that's rampant among the children.
Hi, I'm Tom Ciccarelli. I'm a longtime resident of West Modesto. And we're standing in what is a trail for children to make their way to school every single day. This shouldn't be this way in any neighborhood, but it is here in the West Modesto neighborhood. And we hope to turn this trail into this vision, which will be named after a longtime resident of West Modesto, Mrs. Helen White. And City Ministry Networks has been involved for a long time with the West Modesto King Kennedy Collaborative in this and trying to bring people, civic leaders, and donors to this process. And we hope that this will be a realized dream within the near future.
Hello, my name is Mike Ariza. I'm part of a group that's mentoring at-risk students, junior high and high school age, to run in a marathon. And as you can see, the trail we're practicing on today is strewn with garbage and trash and litter. What we're asking from you is to help us to make improvements to the trail so they'll have a safe place for the students to run and bike and walk.
A mí me gustaría que cambiaran todo esto porque es difícil pasar con las carriolas aquí, porque a veces se atoran con los baches que hay y los niños se caen. Y también me gustaría que pusieran luz porque uno tiene que pasar por aquí, está muy oscuro y da miedo pasar por aquí. También me gustaría que pusieran bancas para descansar. Me gustaría que pusieran árboles, plantas, flores, algo que se vea bonito, un área familiar para que uno pueda caminar con la familia de uno, con los hijos y ellos también se diviertan.
My name is Carol Collins, and I am the Program Manager for the Stanislaus Multicultural Community Health Coalition, West Modesto King Kennedy Neighborhood Collaborative. And I'm here to talk about my friend and Helen White, of whom we're naming the walking trail after. And one of the reasons when the name was presented that I was really for the name was because Helen has always been a longtime advocate for people in West Modesto. And she would be the first one out there
Absolutely.
on that trail.
Absolutely.
And she would be walking it.
Yeah, yeah.
And she would be encouraging others to walk it as well.
Well, as you can see, that weather like this, I mean, the seniors could not ever think of coming this way to walk. Look at the conditions of the poolings of waters and the trash, and it's just not conducive. You could not encourage anyone to come and have a regular, healthy attitude just by looking at this, not only the safety element that's important here.
Well, hi, I'm Marvin Jacobo, and I'm the president of City Ministry Network, and we are an affiliation of Christian-based, faith-based organizations and churches from all over Modesto. And we've had the privilege to collaborate, to partner together with King Kennedy Collaborative, as well as other government agencies, community agencies all over the city and state, to make this dream come true, this Helen White Memorial Trail come true for the wellness and the fullness of life for our children and our families here in West Modesto. And I have a unique situation because I grew up in the neighborhood, and I grew up around the corner from Helen. And I can remember Miss White kept us all in line. I remember thinking, I just lived around the corner from her and grew up with her daughter. And we all knew that if Miss White was out in the neighborhood, that none of us were going to get away with anything. She loved us hard, she cared about us, and she wasn't going to put up with anything from us smart-mouthed kids in the neighborhood. And as much as we respected her dearly, we loved her as well, because we knew no matter what that she loved us.
I'm Kenny Friedman, and I'm part of the Helen White Trail because I was on the city council many years ago, and I really appreciated what this neighborhood collaborative was doing. They worked to change things within their community. They worked within their group, and since that time, they have taken over this building. They have built more coalitions. They're starting on a healthy lifestyle, and they've just done so much that I felt it was important for me to get involved with them once again, and that's why I'm working on this trail.
And I'm Bev Finley, and I'm the former CEO of the county hospital, during which time I met and worked with the members of the collaborative for many years, doing both public health issues and helping them in terms of getting health into their community and the clinic that was built just down the street. The collaborative is a model of what can be done in a community by people who care, who go forward and advocate for what needs to be done, and the beautiful part is they get it done.
We're out here on Briggs Ditch here, and we're hoping that we can get some things done here to get the Helen White Trail started. And this has been a project they've been working on for a few years here, and we think that we've hopefully have a head of steam here that's starting to get this to work.
I'm Dave Gear. I serve on the Modesto City Council in District 2, which this facility is located. The city has been working with the King Kennedy Neighborhood Collaborative for quite some time in planning for the Helen White Memorial Trail, and I'm fully supportive of it. The city has been applying for grants through the state's Safe Routes to School programs and others. And the city is also using the Taking It to the Streets program to clean up the debris on the trail. And they're also using the graffiti abatement program to clean up the graffiti on the block wall that's part of the trail. We are very supportive as members of the City Council, and everybody involved with the city is very supportive of this program, and we're looking forward to its success.
We are endeavoring to seek funding, contributions, regardless of how little. We are in need of raising $800,000. We are writing grants at this point, seeking $50,000 or more from funders that allow that. But we are also asking those of you within this county and others who would love to be a part of something that would last a lifetime. So we ask that you look deep in your heart and think about what you can give. We recognize that with the recession, the economy the way it is, it's unfair to ask any one person to do more than they can afford to do. So we're asking that you, again, look in your heart, look in your pockets, look in your safe deposit boxes where you have hidden jewels, but to see what you can give. However much you can give would be highly appreciated. There is no gift too small. Our children from Franklin Elementary, who are supposed to be some of the most impoverished, were able to come up with $830 in pennies within 3 weeks. I'm sure that those of you who have more than pennies can give. So thank you for considering whatever amount you can give. We appreciate it, and may you be blessed. Thank you.